Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, actually. So it's Sunday. We are still jogging. Welcome to Skill Jogger once again. Power BI. We are continuing DAX functions today with logical ones. First, I have to load the dataset as it is not loaded yet. Today, a different dataset. I'd rather like to change the dataset so each time I can look a little bit differently on some data. So here is information about the prices of apartments, houses. I will use the first row as headers. I have to manually add the format of the columns as I have switched off the automatical recognition. But it's also like a part of learning to do it manually, and after some time I will probably use the automatic ones. So the price is the whole number, bedrooms, bathrooms, stories is also a whole number. The other columns are referring to yes or no questions. Does it have basement or not? So it will be text. Whole number is also a parking, at least I suppose that this is the number of places that are connected to the how is this? There is such a good word in Polish I have in my mind. Is not like a house. Property. Yeah, so the property is assigned, the parking is assigned to the property. Right. So I will load this data here to the Power BI, and actually we will mention if with the and sign and end function. So this will be two separate options, and at the end we will use switch, which is also a good logical function. Actually, it seems that it's better than a couple of ifs, so we will check that. So here, first thing, I can't use the new measure option because the measure is basing on one aggregated number. So if I would like to use here if and try to find the column price, it is not there. If I would use average and then price, then I can use if based on that. But I'm not doing that today. I will be basing on the price column and assign a text that will tell us if it's expensive, mid, or cheap. So I will use a calculated column and will name it expensive or not. So I will use the if function. We'll find the column that I'm looking for. So if the price is higher than 6 million, it will be expensive. If it will be not higher than 6 million, I need to use another if because I don't want to divide it into two sections, that like expensive or not, higher than 6 million or not. But if it's higher than 6 million, then it's expensive. If it is between 5,099,000 and so on and 3.5 million, then it's mid, and below 3.5 it's cheap. So I need to divide the second argument into other two. So the second one is if price is lower than the 6 million. Did I use the equal above? Higher or equal? Here is lower. If it's and here I can use two and signs to add like another how it's called, condition, to add another condition to this if. So also if the price is higher and equal to 3.5 million. and if it's that, then the result would be mid, and if not, then it will be cheap. Close that, close that. I'm actually wondering, oh yeah, now I'm not wondering. Okay, so yeah, that's the first argument, second one, and this is the third of the first if, and this is the second if. All clear? So that is the one way to do that. The other way will be a new column, and it will be expensive or not too. And here we will use also if based on the price, and if it's higher than 6 million, then it will be expensive. Oh, I clicked enter instead of shift enter. If not, then I can use also if, but here is and in the if function, and here I can use the as before price is lower than 6 million, and here is the comma for the second one, that the price, so I'm not using and signs here, it's just another way to do the same thing, and is higher and equal to 3.5 million. And if that is done, then it's mid. If it's not, oh, I need to do it behind the bracket because it's the end function. So here it is mid, and if not, it is cheap. Now should be right. Seems the same because it should be the same actually. One more like anecdote or just information that I can use. Okay, now let's find how it's called in English, right? Okay, yeah, that was accurate. That was obvious. However, the other one, is it a star or asterisk? So I can use /asterisk for doing a comment in DAX, and then can use another asterisk and slash to quit this this comment, and I can comment the code so it is more clear to read. So that was the second one, and the last one is to use the switch function, which seems the best, especially if you have more than one condition. So I will name this expensive or not with switch. It's just my name, right? So probably it wouldn't be good to use something like that in the business situation, but actually if you read that, you know what is happening here, right? So it's not so bad. So the first one is expressions. So we want the expressions to be true, and I will do it more like this. And the first expression is if the price is higher than and or equal to 6 million, then do it expensive. If price, can I do it like differently? I will leave the condition that is lower than 6 million, because if it wasn't higher or equal, it's logical that it will be lower. So here it will be just it's higher than 3.5 million, and it will be mid. And if none of these conditions is met, then it will be cheap. And seems that's all. And seems that looks good. Let's check it on some table. So I will use all these three. What is happening here, right? Cheap, mid. I don't know why some of them are twice, but let's use one option here and let's use count. Okay, so there are some differences, it seems. I don't know why there is 2 times mid in expensive or not. So let's have a look into it. What's the difference? Okay, first of all, let's look if the equals signs were done everywhere, that it's higher and so on. Okay, this one is higher. Okay, here I didn't use it. So this one was different. And here is okay. And let's check now. Okay, so that was actually all that the problem was. So if you're using conditions on numbers, of course you have to remember to use that something is higher and equal to, and be consistent with that. And especially if you're using that some number, some condition is that x must be higher than 1 million, and if not, then something must be higher than 3 million. And I think I'm not explaining that right, but if you don't use on either the sides that something is equal to also, then you can lose this one number in the whole condition. So if there will be such a situation, it will be not counted. So you have to remember about that. So that's all regarding the logical functions. We'll continue at the next episode another part of DAX functions. Thanks a lot for listening and see you soon. Peace.